Oh, hi guys, how are you doing? Today, we're going to be talking about something called the Central Finite Curve, which is a concept in Rick and Morty. I'm also going to be talking a bit about what could be outside the Central Finite Curve, so stay tuned because it's going to be pretty awesome. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. So, my name's David Beck, and I've been a fan of Rick and Morty for a long time. I'm definitely more of a fan of the science fiction side of the show, and I actually think it's very well written. A lot of episodes are anyway, some get a bit crazy. Now, basically, in the Rick and Morty universe, there are an infinite number of universes. Now, this is a problem. If you think about what could be in an infinite number of universes, then there could definitely be very powerful entities, gods. There could be all kinds of terrible things which are way more powerful than Rick and Morty, basically. More specifically, Rick. What Rick decided to do, which is actually kind of a work of genius, is he built something called the Central Finite Curve, which separates the universes where Rick is the most intelligent being, and secondly, where there is life, off from the rest of the infinite universe. That's where the Citadel of Ricks comes in. The Citadel of Ricks live on a giant space station in one particular dimension. We find out that this is more like a weapon which can tear through the Central Finite Curve. We also see at the end of the episode, it looks like the Central Finite Curve, the barrier protecting Rick's universes from the rest of the universes, kind of breaks down. So in future episodes, we could absolutely see beings who are more powerful than Rick, more intelligent than Rick. We could even potentially see gods. I mean, there is a theory out there which might actually prove God exists that says if there are an infinite number of universes with an infinite number of combinations, in one of those universes there must be a god, or perhaps an infinite number of gods. So this is one thing that we might actually see in future episodes of Rick and Morty. In a way, this has kind of taken the training wheels off the series now, so they can really get into challenges which actually really test Rick, because when you're the most powerful being in the universe, you can kind of shape it to what you want it to be, but it's all going to be ripped to bits, I suspect, if it hasn't already by evil Morty. There was also Project Phoenix, which again is another work of genius, right? By selfish Ricks. Here's the thing, right? If Ricks are generally very selfish beings, then they really care about their own survival, and that actually means that they can cooperate in a funny sort of way, because even selfish beings can cooperate to survive sometimes. Again, with Project Phoenix, which infinitely resurrects Rick and Morty, there are going to be sort of limits to that. And we kind of see that Project Phoenix has, they've actually added like a blender element to it. So as soon as one Rick or Morty resurrects, they get blended up again. The upcoming series should be pretty awesome. Really looking forward to it, guys. Really like the science fiction side of the show, where people focus more on what's on the serious stuff, as opposed to some of the more sort of gimmicky aspects of the show. And don't get me wrong, I kind of like that they have a lot of freedom to do whatever they want, but I don't know, personally I think it's more fun when they're being quite serious, and I think they're quite serious about canon. Rick even says when we're on the Citadel that's actually canon, so Infinity just got a lot bigger, guys.